Hi, John Kavakis here with another edition of My Take, and I get to do one of the things that I enjoy the most. I've got a new model introduction for you. Let me give you some background first though. We'll go all the way back to 1955. Ford introduces the Thunderbird, a two-seat kind of sports car. A lot of people saw it as competition for the Corvette, but it was a little bit more than that. It wasn't really a sports car. It was a bit more of a boulevard cruiser. Beautiful lines, became an iconic design, fantastic interior, was well equipped, but it wasn't all that successful. Well, come 1958, Ford sets the entire industry on its ear when it introduces a larger four-seater Thunderbird. Some people call them the square birds. It was phenomenally successful. It actually created a whole new market segment which would come to be known as a personal luxury car. It was so successful and so chancy that it took the other makers 5 years to get caught up. But in late 1962, Bill Mitchell and his design team at GM, he was kind of the new head of design there at that time, introduced the stunning new Buick Riviera. Now this was GM going out on a limb. It was a very expensive car to build, had a dedicated platform, it was very well equipped, it wasn't too large, it wasn't too small, it's supposed to be kind of continental, well handling, nimble, personal sized car. And it was a smash hit for its first 2 years in production. In 1965, the design was refined. They hit the headlights, they did some new things with the tail lights, but they also introduced a new package called the Grand Sport. Now, before production on that 65 began, a dealership up in Niagara Falls, New York, called Lambert's Cadillac Buick, the owner ordered an early production model for his own personal use. And because it was so early, he had some options that he could do. He had them painted in a Cadillac exclusive color called Samoan Bronze, very beautiful color. And it was the only model made in that color. There was only one of them. That car disappeared somewhere between 1980 and 1985. Then in 2015, this guy found it. Now, this is Andy Starr. He's a retired Marine Corps colonel. He found a Riviera, 65 Riviera, on Craigslist of all places. It was an absolute mess. And he just meticulously restored the car. Probably right now it's better than it's ever been, but it is absolutely spectacular. Well, the Brooklyn Collectors Club, BCC, and Brooklyn have been working on a model of that car for about a year now, and it's the 2021 BCC Club model, and we've got one here for you to see. I want to get it out of the box and take a look at it and show you what it looks like. Wow. Boy, I got to tell you, the color is spectacular, and I think they nailed this color. I think they got it right. Take a look at this. It is beautiful. Let's get it on the turntable and take a look at it. Okay, first off, it's just, the color is, I hope you can see how stunning this is. It's just a beautiful color. It's not quite coral, it's not quite pink. I guess Samoan Bronze is a good description of it. Now, a lot of detail on the car. Very delicate windshield wipers. The vents at the trailing edge of the hood are picked out very well. It's got a great trim line right down the middle of the hood, and a very, very small, very accurate R hood emblem there that stands up. There's no lensing in the front because the headlights are hidden, but there's tremendous depth to the front grille. It looks fantastic. The chrome is lustrous as it always is with Brooklyn. Badging on the sides, very nice, very microscopic. The door handles are separate. Here in the back, well, I'll tell you something, the Buick emblem in the trunk is tricolor. Very well done. Again, great badging. The wheels, these are just beautiful wheels. I'm going to tell you something, Brooklyn is at the top of their game on their wheels and their tires. This is a beautiful rally type wheel from Buick, and I'll tell you something, you probably have to shine, if you get one of these, you're probably going to have to shine a light in the interior, but the interior is spectacular. It's just beautiful. Again, this is an area where Brooklyn has upped their game. The trim is there, the emblems are there, there's texture to the seats, they actually look realistic. The dash is picked out. The steering wheel is accurate. It's beautiful. It's got a driver's side mirror. And here in the box, there's a little packet that has an antenna in it. There's a little card from Brooklyn Collectors Club 2021, one of one, Samoan bronze. It's just a nice little add-on to this. The model's just fantastic. Now, there are only a limited number of these made. You have to be a member of the BCC to buy one. Most of them are snatched up, but I happen to know that they still have a few that are available. I'll give you the email address right here of who you can contact. You can talk to John Boyer or Mo Brown. Either one of them will be able to take it. Both emails are right here. But I'm going to tell you something. This is just the fidelity on this thing. It's just a beautiful. There's an all-new casting from Brooklyn. There was an older casting floating around. They took a look at it about a year and a half ago. Just didn't meet the standards that they wanted. So it's a brand new casting. It's a fantastic color. It's a 1965. Brooklyn's going to be coming out with a 63 Riviera very shortly from the NB Center collection. But this is going to be the only 65. Hey, I want to thank you for tuning in. If you've enjoyed the video, would you please just hit the like button down there, and we'd love to have you as a subscriber so you can keep up with all the news that's going on in the hobby. I've got another video coming in the next couple days with some exciting news in it for you as well. Thanks for tuning in.